Hi guys. Okay, so I just wanted to come on really fast and do a really quick Valentine's Day read really fast for everybody that does have Valentine's plans for today. I thought we could do somewhat of a mixed mediumship read like I have been doing. Um, I just had a really cute one for a non Valentine's Day read. So I do want to focus specifically on those who are focused on manifesting actual love. So, anyway, um, romantic love, that is. So, Singing the Soul Back Home. I chose this one for today. Shamanic Wisdom for Every Day. It's by Caitlin Matthews. And this is the revised edition. So, I'm just going to go ahead and flip. All right, so we actually got the 109 and 109, or 108 and 109, excuse me. I don't know why I said 109 twice. Um, the idea of a spirit teacher is not the same as a mediumistic spirit guide who controls the operator, nor like a discriminate spirit guru to whom you show unswerving obedience. Walkers between the worlds seek teachers and allies in order to learn how the web is walked. We enter into alliances with spirits, not to become passively dependent upon them, but for a mutually beneficial friendship. There is a great sense of companionship and collegiality in the spirit world, through which we are enabled to become aware of a wider potential which transcends boundaries. Spirit teachers and allies know the specifics of subtle reality, which we do not. They will guide, inspire, encourage, and teach us. They will also show great discernment, rebuke us, and pull our legs when we become pompous. They will not become spiritual dictators who tell us how to run every aspect of our lives, although we may indeed consult them when we have problems which we cannot deal with. They will not take those problems away, but they may offer solutions which we then can implement. Spirit teachers will remind us of neglected shamanic duties or promises, but they are not nannies. So that's pretty perfect. That kind of talks about a spiritual relationship. I think in a lot of the relationships that we witness today, some of the reasons why they tend to fall apart is because there's no spiritual connection involved, or there's no equal, I guess, if you're religious and into Christianity, then it would be like equally yoking. I guess if in it might be similar to having the yin to your yang, although you may be this size or whatever size sphere, and all of them are needed for the complex variety of life that we encounter every day. If you're not equally matched, you may be this big of a yin and have this much of a yang, or this much of a yang and have this much of a yin. So each of us has a different balance within ourselves and within our relationships with others. So that may be speaking to the fact that you can't be codependent upon each other for the success of the relationship to be realized, but instead just encourage each other towards mutual goals or teachings that will mutually benefit the greater good. Hello. Hi, this is Nala. She always has a lot to say. Do you want to come up and read? You can help me. Yeah, you can. You can sit right there and help. I'm going to pull about 8 cards from here to kind of give us a little sense of where we've been, where we're going, or maybe, from this evening going forward, since this is a new opportunity in love. Okay. So I don't usually read reversals, but sometimes I do. Sometimes it tells a more efficient version of the story, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so right off the bat, I can tell you now, this is actually looking kind of good. So we've got the Page of Earth, which is scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. This is good news about financial matters. This is basically the Page of Coin. So this is a new opportunity, new offer being made, new idea potentially, just a fresh start in something. So this could be including children. Someone could be conceiving tonight. It's all about something that is a new area of study or a new process that is going to be engaged upon. Next, you've got the Queen of Air. So this is the Queen of Swords. So this could be a Libra, or it could just be an air sign. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This is obviously, even though it says a queen, it could be, like we were saying, yin and yang is inside of all of us. So this could be the feminine energy inside of a masculine who's deciding to step forward. Really interesting if you want to watch the Valentine's Day read that I just did, then the King of Air was very prominent. So this is now showing the Queen of Air and the Page of Earth. So this could mean that someone, a woman is going to get pregnant or have a baby. Maybe you're just finding out that you are pregnant or that you are having a baby. Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So this is the Queen of Wands. So not only did the Queen of Air come out, but the Queen of Wands came out, which means that, this is some good manifestation energy. If you're trying to have a baby, go for it. There is balance involved as well. That was the last card to come out. So honestly, this looks great. This looks ideal for any kind of love situation. There is fertility for something new to start. There is zest and fire, sexiness, strong manifestation energy. Then there's a whole bunch of direct communication about it, or, Queen of Swords just cuts through straight to the truth. She's not BSing at all. And then there's balance. So the four of these all together is just about as stable beginning as you could ask for, or just about a juicy and, fertile ground for love to grow in as you could possibly ask for. Let me go ahead and grab 4 more just to get some more clarification, but this was pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. It doesn't get much better than that. Let's go ahead and put some prayers in the air. Let's reaffirm all of this energy, please. Amen. Okay. So, I'm going to ask for 4 more cards from Ma'at. Okay. Ooh, 4 of Earth. So 4 of Pentacles. Someone's not letting that go. That was some juicy. That was some good energy that just flew out on the table there. So someone is holding on to that. This 4 of Pence or 4 of Earth. It says being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Yeah. So this is basically saying, like, someone don't give away your blessing. If you have an opportunity, take it to do something, do it. Don't put it off anymore. Don't, hold on to the things that you're wanting to stand up for right now. Okay, the Empress just came out. She did come out in the reverse. So maybe you're holding on to not being, if I flip that in the upright, then the Empress is like a really positive energy. It's like a very lap of luxury kind of energy. This may be a prequel to the Empress, is what we just saw with the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Air. The 4 of Earth means like holding on to, maybe some of you are pregnant and don't want to be, or maybe if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful, because this would mean, if you don't want to be if you don't want this card flipping upright, don't mess with it, because there's a lot of, the Empress is still a very fertile energy, even in the reverse. All the cards want to be in the upright. So, this balance that someone's holding on to is maybe, ooh, King of Air just came out. So now we have the King and the Queen of Air. This came out directly underneath that as well. Let me hold this up for you so you can see. So the Queen of Air was here. The King of Air came out directly underneath her. directly underneath her. So this is a true pair, true couple. This is a divine counterpart situation. This could be a very significant relationship, whichever relationship that you're in right now or focused upon. That is probably a very, very, very prosperous, fruitful thing to pursue. Since both of these came out in the upright, balance is next. Let me just pull this last card and then we can get more clarification on to see what this Empress is doing in reverse. She might have just come out that way, but after tonight she might be in the upright if you're not careful. And if you want to get pregnant, do it. If you want to start a new project today, if you want to start a new, this is, it's Friday night, so you've got all weekend to really jump into something. You want to paint the walls, if you want to clean out your, closets, if you want to do whatever project, now is a good time for that. This energy is very, very conducive to positive change. Woohoo! Okay. And the Magician just came out over balance. So I'm telling you that I could keep, this is very redundant reading. It keeps on repeating itself. I'm guessing, so this is, the Empress came out over the Queen of Fire. So Queen of Fire is action oriented. This is a very attractive person, very gung-ho, like this. She probably has a lot of options. She probably has a lot of spunk, pizzazz, life involved. Maybe very outgoing and social, maybe very just vivacious in general. And then this Empress came out in reverse underneath that. So that being the case, then although you may be feeling confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful, like the Queen of Wands, you may not be feeling very lavish or abundant or like you're giving birth to your dreams yet or nurturing yourself and others. Okay, so this may just mean that you need to take a moment and let yourself be treated like the Empress, especially, in the spirit of manifestation. This is very fertile time. So if you've not yet seized that opportunity, definitely do so. And if you have, congratulations. For all of you guys who are going out this evening, knock yourselves out. Have a ball. Do whatever it is that your heart desires. It's definitely about that time to start sowing new seeds for new things to grow. So I wish you all the very best. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, no matter what your plans are. And I will see you guys shortly. Take care.